Okay, perfect. We are in the YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Um, Today, hi everyone. Good morning, and thank you all for joining this immersion. My name is Victor, and I'll be your host today. Oh, two peoples. Admit Marcio and Taina. Hi everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marcio.
Good morning.
Okay. Um, Thank you all for joining this immersion. My name is Victor, and I'll be your host today. Our topic today is looking back my year in review. Since we are getting close to the end of the year, uh, the next year is very near. It's a great time to reflect on how 2025 has been for each of us, what we learned, we achieved, and what moments really stood out. Before we start the main questions, let's do a quick round of introductions. So, we can get to know each other's a bit better. Please tell us your name, where are you are from, and maybe one short sentence about how your years has been so far. Um, I can start and then I'll call you one by one. Okay, let's go. My name is Victor. I have 28 years old. I'm from São Paulo. My year was very busy because I work a lot this year. Right now I am slow down the speed of my routine, and in the next year I will try to spend more time with my family and try to enjoy more the life, and that's it. um, okay, let's go with Aparecida. Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, good morning. Well, I live in Rio Verde, southwest of Goiás. I work in IT area in financial management of project in IT infrastructure, and I am trying to obtain a new certificate in FinOps framework. I focus back look for the specification of bills of Nuven of cloud to have a standard of the to show the data to the companies, and I am studying a lot, and because I have a lot of problems this year, I can concentrate to study more, and I desire study more, but because of these problems, I can't because my emotional it's so hard and complicated when we can't control the situation. It's better stop it and back again in the future. And it's this, there are some problems we need to focus on the problem to solve, and then we continue our routine. And in general, I like to do exercise to maintain my mind more calm, and my body needs this. Some kind of exercise like yoga or walk only. I believe it's this about me.
Oh, thank you, Aparecida. Let's go with Marcio next. please introduce yourself, Marcio.
Sure. I am SAP MM consultant with solid experience in logistics and supply chain process. And I'm married. I have a children, and I was born in northeast of Brazil, but I live in countryside of São Paulo. And I'm a musician. What else? I love coffee without sugar. In my free time, I really like to sleep, and I consider myself a morning person. I wake up every day 5 a.m. I like it because I like it to practice exercise. For example, ride bike, walking, run alone or with my children. Um, yeah, that's it about me. Thank you for listening.
Okay, Marcio, thank you for sharing. And you, Taina, go ahead, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, guys. My name is Tainá Daphne. I'm 29 years old. I live in London. I work at warehouse in logistic area. I want to get in university here, and for this reason, I need to improve my English. I love to read books and learn new things, new stuffs, and I like to sing and listening musics.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Thank for everyone here for the introductions. Let's start with the first question. I put the questions in the chat. Okay. Marcio, could you please read the first question and answer for us?
Okay. How would you describe your 2025 in one word? Why did you choose that word? I would describe 2025 as a growth, and because this year is for me, this year is big challenge in me in my any way, and because this year for me really also really big challenge, but really good for me this year. For example, about my job, and today I am work from home because this 2025 really was hard, of course, but big challenge. I really like to describe for me as a growth, and that's it.
Okay, that's great word. Um, could can you tell us about a moment that really represents that feeling? You mentioned growing in at work. You can you tell about a specific moment
Okay, I can.
in your work?
Okay, sure. And because my area today is SAP, you know, and about the ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, for me, really hard because I was studying a lot since 2020, July, January this year, in January this year, and about the logistic, of course, and ACP. And for me, there was a lot of how can I say job interview, including in English, Yeah, because this I work from home through 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. You know, I've never I've never imagined to work from home because the major really uh, different. My area is logistic. I'm graduating logistic, and yeah, it was big challenge. And I tell you about the my work this year really hard, but it's possible. You know, it's depend on me, of course, because the job interview there was a lot of it, and because this I work from home.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Remote work is a best benefit that the IT area has a lot of positions with this kind of benefit, but you mentioned logistic. You are a logistic guy. I could say, yeah.
Yeah, for me, really news, yeah, really hard too, of course, and really totally news, and but it's so good, because I have good opportunity about my day, you know,
Yeah, you have
and
more time with spend with your family,
yeah.
your children's. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, I totally agree. Thank you for sharing. And you, Aparecida, how would you describe your 2025 in one word? Why did you choose that word?
Well, for me, my word is challenging. Was For me, it was a difficult year. I believe when the year started, I never imagined this year was like it wasn't like it's being the year is not finished yet. Then we have more or less 1.5 months, but the year stay here yet was so hard for me. I have a lot of problems in my family and not in my professional life, but thanks God, because I believe I have more problem. I can't manage this because it's so complicated, and I have many situations in my who have problems in my personal life who I can write deeply to continue to not stay crazy in some moments and. I believe we can continue when we have big difficulties, when we can stay calm and understand. And for me, I'm so anxious in some moments. It's hard for me. And in this year, I believe for me, I I needed to deal with my emotional control more and more emotional control, and I had to make difficult decisions to oblige me to do some things to hurt me and the others persons in my family too, but the decision needed to be made. In some moments not easy, but it's necessary to take some kind of decisions. And I did deal with painful losses. I lost my father. He died too. Then was a hard year. My father died less than 1 month. Then for me, so complicated yet. It's so hard. Then I stopped here because we stayed in YouTube and it's so hard for me. Okay.
Yeah, I thanks for sharing the your uh briefing about this year. I'm so sorry about your personal problems. I also go through that sometimes, and it impacts me a lot. Problems with my mom or older family members is a kind of problem, very very bad for deal for handle. You mentioned that you work with FinOps, right?
Yes.
Would you say that this year you managed to reduce a considerable number of infrastructure costs?
Well, we are trying, but in this moment, the project is increasing, and to sometimes not possible when the company is so big and we have a lot of kind of areas involved, not only IT, it's the
Business area,
yes, the production
marketing,
area in general. In some moments in the beginning of the project, they don't look for the costs in medium or right in the future. For example, they look at the moment and to solve one problem to put the project in production, and sometimes it's so hard deal with this and manage this and put the things inside the budget. It's a process. It's a process, and in this point, the company it's started yet. Not easy. They put the it's more like a way to see the things FinOps because it's necessary involve all the company, all the areas need to look for this situation, understand whoever area or personas need to put your insights there and did their part in the process. I believe it's complicated, but I believe we can do. It's possible, but the time to obtain effective result, not it's like tomorrow or in one month or in 1 year. It's more than this. It's a process, a long process. Requires involve everything and every persons and every areas. I believe in a point in future maybe we will be better in this point.
yeah, yeah, thanks for sure. I'm sure you are on the right track. You are in the right track. And you, Taina, what is your opinion about the first question? About the this year, uh, what the word you choose? Why did you choose that word?
Yeah, my 2025, it was difficult. I moved from Scotland to London and I entered in a aided house full of problems. I found a lot with my sister, but in January, um, I did so many things. I'm happy. I went to many musicians, musicals, and I did say it was a year of growth. One word would be the growth.
Perfect. You mentioned um, that you moved. Um, was it for a reason, a reduction of cost, or better quality of life, better location?
Yes, my husband work, it was transfer. And we needed to move all the time. I already lived in 6 countries. It
Yeah.
was it was difficult, but at the same times I know so many places, different places, but it's very stressed because the houses here in London are very, very old, and you find so many problems here, like electricities, waters, simple things because it's old houses here.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you because move is very difficult. It usually a lot of work to do, moving all the furniture and all
Yes, and the
things.
next year, I will move it to China.
Yeah, China. You lived in the China this year?
Next year
Ah,
is my
next
next
year.
destiny. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never stop in one place. I even know who I am because I need to move all the time.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Move is a big problem. I I try to avoid move myself because um, it's very work to do. Um, um must have a good explanation to move. In my cases, for example, reduction of costs or get better quality. You know. Okay. In my case, guys, I describe my 2025 with the work busy. I worked a lot these years. I think in this year I worked in five different companies. Yeah, because um, I have a problem with my mind. I guess I think problem involving I don't not knowing about my career if I am right in the area. I moved a lot for example, front end positions, back end positions in IT, and to choose one to understand my real um, practice my real goal in career because I started my career 2016 and I followed the river. I followed the ocean, okay, and I achieved big positions. This year I worked as a staff software engineer at OLX, and right now I am in the right place. I think, and I in this next year I will try to slow down and enjoy more the life. Not study a lot because I am a person that studies a lot in the weekend and in the others, you know. And that's it, guys. Uh, okay, let's move on to the second question. Aparecida, could you please read an answer for us?
Did you have any specific goals or plans for this year? Were you able to achieve them? Well, yes, I had a lot of plans for this year when the year started, um, professional and personal goals, but some of them I can't put in practice because the problems happening in my life, and I need to stop it, and because I can't continue because my emotional feelings and to the other problems that require my attention, but some I can put in practice. I study to AWS certification, but like I said, I stopped it because I can't continue because it's necessary to stay focused on them to to understand, to continue to do the exam, and but in this moment I can't. I in parallel I am studying for focus. I believe I can't finish it this year yet, but the other certification not possible for me because my personal life only because of this, because of my mind it's a mess. And another point in my life, I can't start a project to visit culture, the city in countryside of the state to buy a little farm. I don't know chácara in English. I believe they don't have this word, but a piece of ground in some place in the countryside. And this year I can start this, put this in practice. Not, of course, I don't finish the process. I started it, and I can see the cities, started to visit, see if it's this thing I really want for my life. I want to stay in the middle of the nature, stay near the outside of the city because it's more hard. Of course, it's more, we stay more near the nature, but far from the other facilities. And it's a choice that we need to balance this, and we are seeing this to understand who is this we want for our lives. And I believe yes, I and my husband and my daughter want this. We agree with this point, and we continue finding a moment we find our place and move. I hope definitely for there. I believe this year was, independent of the problems I had during this year until now. In the end, I believe I grow up a lot with problems. Normally, the problems have with lessons for our lives. Is this?
Great, great. Yeah, sometimes the problems stop our goals or our plans, but the important is keep trying to the next year. You mentioned about certification. Do you have any cloud certification? Are they all
Yes.
from AWS or
I
other providers?
had the Azure certification and the FinOps practitioner, and I want AWS and focus. It's necessary for my profession because I work with financial management of cloud, and I need the certification to prove, of course, why I know this.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any. I need to get one because it's very important to IT career. The AWS or cloud certifications. Okay, thanks for sharing uh, your goals, your plans for the achieve. And you, Marcio, did you have any specific goal or plans for this year? Were you able to achieve them?
Yes, and this year my goal was to improve my English and expand my professional network. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I've made great progress in both English first and professional network second. And I really like to talk about the English, and because in my case, I've never studied English before on Talking Talk, you know. Yeah, I practice here with you, with colleagues. For me, really so good. Yeah, I'm really happy when I talk about this language, you know, with colleagues, with family. And nowadays, English really so important because this I work from home and yeah, vocabulary, grammar, really important, of course. But nowadays, I don't have patience to read another apps or another site, for example. And professional, expand my professional network. I really like to talk one apps. This name LinkedIn, for me really so good because I read about our professional about the in general work, for example, in general, yeah, for me this year, yeah, I have two words, English and professional network, yeah, that's it. I really happy when I talk about the progress in both two two words.
Oh, very nice. When did you start the on Talking Talk?
Okay, I started in 2023. In 2024, I stopped. in in this year, I'm here 2 months again. You know, in 2023, I was shy. I guess this word. Here,
Uh-huh.
because uh, the live in YouTube video, I was shy because uh, in these years, uh, it's good, I don't shy uh, when I talk in YouTube video or with you. Uh, yeah, in 2023 I started, and 2024 I'm stopped, and this year I'm here 2 months.
Okay, thank you. Don't be shy. You speak English very well. Your accent is great. Do you use English at work or in your personal life today?
Yeah, at work I speak a little, with colleagues in French. And yeah, no, sometimes I can understand, sometimes I can understand. First I talk with my colleague in French. I don't speak fluently my colleague yet, but I'm here, My
Yeah,
colleague,
you
okay,
keep
no
trying.
problem, no problem. Don't worry. Yeah, it's go on and go on.
Great, great. This is essence. This is our goal here. Um, okay. And you, Taina, did you have any specific goals or plans for these years? Were you able to achieve them?
Yes, I want to take my degree in psychoanalyst. Yes, and I'm gonna end. I'm gonna finish it maybe in December.
Is psychanalyst? I don't
Yes.
know the pronunciation. Here in Brazil, is it will be would be a psicanalista, psicóloga. I don't know if you're
Analista.
correct.
Em português, psicanalista. Is not a psychologist, is psychoanalyst. Psychoanalyst. Yeah.
Okay. Um, I don't have I don't have any idea about the what the psychoanalyst does. Um, do you give us a briefing, a short example?
In summary, is the same psychologist, but psychologist can give you the medicine, and psychoanalyst can't to do the medicine.
Okay, I get the idea. Okay, thank you for sharing. And let's continue with you. Please read the 30 question and explain answer for us.
What's something new you tried this year that made you feel proud of or excited? Um, I think it was became host here in Talking Talk because when you are learning new language is the challenge to be a host or guide someone in another language, but I could to do it and I feel proud of myself.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. This year it was very hard to me too because I have a lot of problems. And in the beginning of year, I put very energy on English, but I need to stop it in the middle of year. And right now, I'm back here in the Talk Talk platform. I became a host too, and I'm trying to improve my English and learn a lot with you for the next years. Be 1% more day a day, step by step. That's it. And you, Aparecida, did you what something new you tried this year?
Well, I believe I answered this question the next to and the question before, but I anticipate. I don't see.
Yeah.
I anticipate, but one thing I started for in this year did do one step for to achieve my goals. Like I said, one of my goals is move for a culture inside a calm place near the nature with my family. And in this year we started, in fact, put our goals in front of us and started find this place and visit cities and look there. And I believe I can talk about one place I visit in Pirinópolis. It's a tourist city here in Goiás. I don't know if you know this city, but it's a wonderful place full of falls, cachoeiras, and mountains, and wonderful place to stay near the nature. It's a place who want to stay near the nature. Of course, in the city, there are the places who there are a lot of tourists or noise and etc. But outside of the city, we have a lot of place calm and near the nature with falls, with animals, with forest, original forest of the place, not degraded. And for me, it's so wonderful. We stayed there 1 week in a place like that. It's a reservation of nature. I don't know this name. Reserva. I don't know, but it's something like this.
Yes.
Yes, a reservation when the nature are preserved and they build the chalets, small chalets inside the nature then we stay all the day, and at the night in contact with the nature. We see the sky, open sky without artificial lights. It's an amazing experience for me. I understand where in fact, I want this in my life. It's totally different. I live in a medium city now, and in my place, in my neighborhood, started a lot of noise and traffic, hard traffic, and a lot of noise because my home is in a corner, in a skin, my home, and we have noise in both sides of the house. It's so hard. Then when we stay near the nature, it's totally different. It was a amazing experience in my life, and I in fact I want to continue find a place to move. Is this?
Okay, thank you for sharing. I appreciate the reason, what you said about the nature, about stay near for the nature, spend time with person, with a family. It's a good thing. I will try to. I'm trying to do this right now. And the next year, it's my plan. And that's it. And you, Marcio, you how can I say this? Um, what's something you tried this year that made you feel proud or excited?
Yes, during 2 months this year, I participated in English Imersão here on Talking Talk, and I spoke more confidently in various session. You know, yeah, for me, that made me feel really proud. Yeah, you know, yeah, because to talk in English, for example, not easy. And there are a lot of um, conse I don't know, consequence. I don't know, say English. Uh, yeah, it's a process, of course, but learn, study every day, and more, and so important because this I feel really proud about my English skill. That's it.
Yeah, totally agree with you. The English is a thing that could change our lives and need work hard to improve day by day, step by step. And I will continue with you, Marsh. Um, did your daily routine change compared to the last year? In what ways? The fourth question.
Okay. During in 2024, between 2025, really different. 2024, I stopped in
You're
about the
studying.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the learning, about the study, And this year, yes, I started dedicating more time to learning and to study in general, not just English, for example. And I started dedicating about the music too, work, my job, and English, and dedicate more time to learning and personal growth, of course. And yeah, of just of just can I say focus on work and focus on English, focusing in music, and yeah, in general, focusing in my life this year. Really different between 2024.
Oh, great, great, great achievement. In the you, Aparecida, did your daily routine change compared to the last years?
Yes, change. I believe a bit more than the last year, because I am more closer than my family. I work at home and since 20, 2020, since the pandemic. But my husband work outside and they need to go to the company every single day. But in this year, he started to work at home too. Then we stay more time together, like a family. It's more hard, of course, but because we have more conflicts and etc. But of course, if we stay more time with the persons, we have more conflict. But it's interesting because during all our lives, we work outside and only stay together at night. Then we live together a bit part of the day only. Then now we are living all the day together, all the family. And for me, it's interesting thing because we are doing a lot of things together, like walk, like take care of the housework together too. We divide the work at home and play board games together, fight together too. And it's interesting for me. It's an amazing thing because changed my routine because we are all the time during all the life, like I said before, doing the same thing outside all the day and only stay at home at 9, and we arrive at home totally exhausted and can't communicate, can't convive properly with our family. Normally, it's this who happen because the work consume all our energy. It's normal, but when we work at home, we can have 10 minutes, 5 minutes during the day. We stay near, we can look for the eye, and I can look for my daughter when she arrived from the school, and I can ask for her, how was your school day? This kind of thing is simple, but when I work all the day outside of home, I look for her only at 9. It's totally different. And for me, it's so good work. It's a gift for me. Can work at home. This.
Yes, yes, like Marcio said, it's a big challenge to work remotely. In past, working remotely was a dream for all careers. In After the pandemic, IT area, logistic areas, analytics, and others, bank persons, bancários, I don't know in English, could be working at home, but it's a challenge. Work at home, separate work for personal life. Sometimes I work until the night, until midnight, or I started near at 6 a.m. working. How can I say? Anticipate or antecipando algo for the work, a report or a thing to delivery to my boss is very is a challenge to work now. Okay, and you, Taina, did your daily routine change compared to the last years? In what ways? You mentioned you move. I think this impacts a lot.
Yes, have impacts a lot because everything is different when you move it. but yeah, it's almost similar. But I need to adapt a new supermarket, new gym, new schools. But I can to find the balance.
Yeah. What was that change positive or challenge for you?
It was more negative changes, because here in London you you can't to have the car. It's so hard to take a tram, a bus, or a public transport. Is expensive. Is very tired to take a bus all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it because in the May of this year, I need to move from apartment to another apartment. It's I spend a lot of time, and right now there are things at the box until ainda I don't know, but
Yes,
I don't finish my move
yeah,
because yes, it's very complex situation. And let's move on for another question. The number 7, I think is a good question to ask for you guys. Aparecida, did you have any habits that helped you stay productive or motivated through the year?
Yes. I discover why I need, like I mentioned before, I need to do some kind of exercise to maintain my mind and my body calm and be more productive and be more calm. Normally, I walk. I walk outside of home. I do exercise in a park near my home. There are some kind of I don't know this device. I believe no aparelhos de ginástica. I don't know how I
Yeah,
can say this in English. I use there and then I walk around the park. For me, it's amazing because there are some trees. I can listen the birds singing, and of course have the noise of the street because we stay in the middle of the city. But there we can look for the farms. In the other side, we can see the nature, and we have some trees. And for me, I need this. I need to stay outside because I stay all the time inside of home now because I work at home. Then I need this. I need to stay outside and wow, can see the nature, listen the birds singing, and see the sun rising. It's amazing when I arrive there. Not now in spring or in summer because the sun are sunrise more early, but in winter, for example, when I arrive there, the sun is arriving, and so for me, is arising. For me, it's so wonderful to see this before my day start. And when I can't do this, I do yoga at home. For me, it's enough to keep more calm.
yes, yeah. You don't work out at the gym or something like that. Swim.
No, I love swim, but I can't because it's so far and the time not it's interesting because my job not possible. Gyms, I hate gyms. I don't like staying in the place looking for the walls. I don't like this. I like doing in outside place outside my home. I tried in past gyms. I hate. I can't.
Yes.
Not for me.
Yes, I understand your point. And you, Marcio, did you have any habits that helped you stay productive or motivated throughout the year?
Yes, consistency was key. was and is key, you know. Even when I was tired, for example, I still practiced a little every day, you know. And yeah, I like to run by bike, ride by bike. And constance was key, really essential. Our life, my life, you know. Yeah, a
Yes,
little
yeah,
participate a little every day.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for sharing. And you, Taina, did you have any habits that helped you stay productive or motivated?
Yes, I drink wine. I go to the gym. I walk and I take a fresh air. I I practice meditation. I pray to God. I ask it to Holy Spirit. I try to do my best and I give, and I believe that the universe can give me back.
Okay, thanks for sharing. Guys, we finished our immersion today. Thanks so much for come for my immersion. I see you tomorrow at same time. And that's it. Have a good day. Have a good work today. See you guys.
Bye bye. Good
See
day.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.